Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I present you a new episode. Specifically, I will give you 5 strong EV and smart mobility stocks. So these stocks have excellent momentum and they have strong growth as well, and they are in a leading sector in the EV and smart mobility space, which has been a very strong performer over the last year. So I think it definitely pays to watch that video until the end and have a look with me at all of these nice stocks. So before I start right off with the first EV stock, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. And also one more quick note, please subscribe now to my channel with a link in the description below, so that going forward you do not miss any market leading stocks from me. So please subscribe now. Okay, so that was it for the intro. So let's start right off with the first EV and smart mobility stock for 2021. And as you can see it in the chart, it is PLUG, Plug Power. Here you can see the longer term chart of Plug Power, and as you can see, Plug Power here was for quite some time, let's say from 2017 to beginning 2020, it was in a sideways phase, yeah. And since the start of 2020, we moved into a nice and very strong uptrend in Plug Power. In the short-term chart here, you see that as well, the sideways movement, and you see recently we have been accelerating in Plug Power and accelerating more. So currently we are going into a parabolic fashion in Plug Power, and now we are building a way short-term base currently here at a way high level. So from a technical standpoint, Plug Power is looking way strong here with excellent momentum going on. When we look at the growth characteristics, the EPS growth is not the strongest. It's minus 20%. But that does not concern me that much because of the strong momentum. But when we look at the sales growth, it's very good with 55%, and the momentum or the relative strength is super strong with 99. So I think Plug Power is definitely a strong smart mobility stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for Plug Power. Now let's have a look at the next strong smart mobility stock for 2021, and it is NIO, NIO. Here you can see the longer term chart of NIO, and as you can see, NIO is a quite young company from an IPO perspective. So it had its IPO in September 2018, and after its IPO it built a nice IPO base here, and it could not break out of that IPO base. No, it broke down from that IPO base and moved into a downtrend, and then it made its low in October 2019. It made its low and it reversed from that low, from that downtrend, from the nice and very strong uptrend again, which lasted over 2020, and now it's going into 2021, the nice trend, yeah. And in the short-term chart, we see that uptrend here, and we see as well recently we had a base building phase in NIO. It just broke out of that base, and now we are building a high handle in NIO. And looks like soon we could break out of that high handle here and trade strongly to the upside. When we look at NIO's growth characteristics, the EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 63%, but the sales growth is super strong with 148%, and the relative strength rating is excellent as well with 99. So NIO is definitely showing way strong momentum here, and this is what we are looking for in that EV and smart mobility space. So I think NIO is definitely a way strong smart mobility stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for NIO. Now let's have a look at the next strong smart mobility stock for 2021. And it is WKHS, Workhorse. Here we can see the longer term chart of Workhorse, and as we can see, from 2017 until, let's say, in December 2018, we had a long-term downtrend in workhorse, and we could reverse from that low, from that 2018 low, and trade to the upside. And now it looks like we are having a volatile uptrend now in workhorse. The short-term chart you see as well here, we have been base building now for quite some time. So we have been base building since July 2020. And yeah, now it looks like soon we could, as we it could be that soon we could break out here and trade to the upside and continue with the uptrend in workhorse. Workhorse growth characteristics are very good. The EPS growth is very strong with 274%. The sales growth is also very strong with 7,366%. And the relative strength rating is excellent with 97. So I think Workhorse is definitely a very strong smart mobility stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for Workhorse. Now let's have a look at the next top smart mobility stock for 2021. And it is TSLA, Tesla. Here you can see the longer term chart of Tesla, and as you can see, Tesla was in a long-term sideways phase until, let's say, around December 2019, when it broke out of that sideways phase and formed a nice new and very strong uptrend. The short-term chart, you see that uptrend as well, and you see recently we had a base which lasted from around start of September until November 18th, where we broke out from that base strongly and traded since that very strong to the upside and traded higher and higher in Tesla. And also, if you followed my channel, I covered Tesla multiple times last year, and I covered it around November and had it in my tag momentum stock strategy, and I'm up heavily in Tesla with that strategy. And if you are interested in my strategies, you can look at below that video. There are some links where you can monitor the performances of my strategies as well as a tech momentum stock strategies performance. Okay, so you can see Tesla had a very strong run since November, since that base breakout. And I think it's still looking very strong here. I mean, it's a leading stock in the market, a very leading stock, and I think it could have an excellent future. When we look at the growth characteristics, the EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 12%, but the sales growth is good with 17%, and the relative strength rating is very good as well with 97. So I think Tesla is definitely a very strong smart mobility stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for Tesla, and now we come to the last smart mobility stock for 2021 for today, and it is NIU Technologies. Here you can see the longer term chart of NIU Technologies, and as you can see, NIU is a quite young company, and it had its IPO in October 2018. And after its IPO, it formed for quite some time its IPO base here. Could break out of that IPO base, I would say, around May 2020, form a nice and very strong uptrend since then. In the short-term chart, you see that uptrend here, and you see we have been base building here, and we broke out of that base here in October 1st. And then we built another base just on top of that base, and we broke out of that base on January 7th, and now we accelerated strongly to the upside. So this stock shows quite a very strong recent momentum going on. Yeah, when we look at the growth characteristics for NIU, the EPS growth is good with 15%. The sales growth is also very good with 30%, and the relative strength rating is very good as well with 96. So I think NIU Technologies with these characteristics is definitely a strong smart mobility stock for 2021. Okay, so that was it for NIO, and this was the last stock for today. And I hope in this video there are some nice smart mobility stocks for you which you can use for your research. And if you like that video, please give it a thumbs up. This would help me very much. And also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel with a link in the description below, so that going forward you do not miss any market leading stocks from me. So please subscribe now. Okay, I had fun making that video, and I think 2021 will be an excellent stock trading and stock investing year, with all that fiscal and monetary stimulus going on around the world from all these governments and central banks. And I think it will be a heavy push for the stock investors. So I think it definitely pays to now do much research and focus on the best stocks in the market and trade them. Okay, so thank you guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.